The 2013 Grand Final replay was our round 4 match of the day. The Royals have made all of the running so far this season, but the reigning premiers hit their straps last week. And after all, a traditional Perth derby always has a surprise in store. So Rodder doing some ruck work in defence. Mitch Fraser winning with the boots, lucky to get away with that one. There is Antonio, but dispossessed. Lacantro picks the ball up, kicks the ball over the head of all and sundry. Josh Smith went to ground to Clutterbuck, who chips the ball up into the pocket. No mark taken there. Tunbridge's second effort was terrific. Now he's pretty good in situations like this. Screws it across his body. A floater from Wilson, shocking one, read brilliantly by Antonio. Now he only has to kick the ball straight, get a bounce, which it does, all of the above. And Antonio, after a real blunder, main for East Perth. Now Mitch Fraser. Oh, great mark by Brown. That'll be paid. Now he's not well. Payne's kick, not a good one. Having to pick it up on the half volley there was Gordon. He was pushed off his kick. Kerr to Jones. Now Batterham, he looks to have the goods as well. He kicks it up towards centre half forward. What great vision. Adams takes the mark, hits the ground running. One bounce. He's going to run into an open goal scorer and hammers it home. He's got 3. Off the side of the boot. Makes it difficult for Patenti, who made light of the problem. Tapped it there beautifully into the pass of Black. Black to Strike. Strike's a beautiful user. So too is Salikas. Takes the mark, hits the ground running and kicks the first goal of the third quarter. Bartholomew runs to position. He's still outside 50. He doesn't want to be. He runs to 50 and sends it long. This could have the carry. This has got the carry, I think. Or is it marked? It's got to be a goal or a mark. The umpire's going to signal a goal. It is. Front edge of the centre square. Kicks the ball out in front of Adams. Oh, beautiful pick up there and run into space. Great work there by Batterham. It's going to be another clearance for West Perth. Black gets his boot to it. Crisp, front and square. Has plenty of time to track the loose ball, gather it, then deliver in front of Adams, who's going to run into an open goal and kick it, or is he? Yes! Jones has got plenty of space on half forward, goes into the pocket. Salikas, that one got through him. They don't often. Now Adams has a chance to kick his 6th, shares it with Cody Manning, who will hook a goal across his body, and he'll kick his 3rd. I beg your pardon. So there was the final score, and the goal scorers for the victors. Anthony Salikas with 6 and Marcus Adams with 5 were the principal goal scorers. Matt Fowler chipped in with 3 and Cody Manning, 4 and Cody Manning 3, whilst for the Royals the only multiple goal scorer was Simon Tunbridge, who kicked 3 for the afternoon. Brilliant for East Perth again, their veteran Craig Wolfe with 29 possessions and 1 goal. Lacantro did pretty well with the 23 possessions, 7 marks and a goal. Stephen Payne continued his good season with 24, 22 and a hard-working performance from Mark Hutchings. Dobson, particularly in the first half, 23 possessions. Clutterbuck in and out of the game, along with Wilson and Blee, also picked up some possessions. Whilst for West Perth, their big possession getters list went very, very deep indeed. Black with 30 and 10 marks. Salikas, 19 possessions, 10 marks, 6 goals, 2. Fowler kicked 4 goals. Strike 28, well-used possessions. Patenti did very well around the packs for 25. Kerr, 26 well-used possessions. Nelson, 23. And Jones, a nice even 19. So the stats in the end, possessions were in favour of West Perth by 32, which really belied the result of the game. It was a 100-point margin when you consider they went inside their 50 zone, 61 to 33. They had 19 to 14 centre breaks, notwithstanding East Perth had 38 hit-outs to West Perth's 30, but it was certainly the Falcons' day. And that's how they led at each change by 5 points at quarter time, by 30 at half time. It had blown out to 69 points with a quarter to go, and in the final term they continued on their good work. They ran out 100-point winners, 22-17, 149 to the Royals, 7-7, 49.
Yes, thanks very much, guys. Marcus, congratulations. A very good win and a very confident win for the boys.
Yeah, it's always good after getting off to a bit of a slow start this year, so good to bounce back in good style with 100 points. So.
Now, East Perth are always a big challenge. They were undefeated before you met them today. Was there any fear leading into this week?
Oh, not really. We always back ourselves in, even in after the first 2 weeks. It's just got to have the confidence to go forward each week and continue to play hard.
Mate, and a relatively unknown chap in the WAFL, but you're certainly making your mark. 5 goals today. Very good effort.
Yeah, I started off pretty slow, so it's good to bounce back with a couple of decent games. So yeah.
Now tell us a little bit about your mate. We were asking you a few questions earlier. Obviously we know that you played at Swan Districts a couple of years ago. What have you been doing last year?
I had osteitis pubis, so I had a couple of years off there and then got back into it this year. So.
Yeah, and you obviously spent a little bit of time in the weights room. Obviously that didn't affect the groin or anything, but you're playing well, and it was such a good win today.
Yeah, it was great. Good to be part of such a good win, such a good game. So cheers.
Congratulations, mate. Go on and enjoy it. I know the boys will give you a hard time. See ya. Bill, congratulations, a fantastic win. Plenty of supporters in there, everyone's very happy.
Yeah, you can never be unhappy with a win like that. Look, the boys were outstanding. I thought they just kept pressuring, they ran hard. You know, we used the ball a lot better than we have been using it, and obviously we had some targets up forward, especially when they lost a couple of key defenders and Anderson pulling out late. I think we had a real significant advantage down there.
Obviously you haven't had the best of starts this year. A grand final replay. Did you really set yourself for this match today?
Oh, look, I just thought it was game as normal, but maybe the players said themselves a while ago. So, look, they really stepped up today. Our challenge now is to make sure that we capitalise on that. 2 and 2's still only an average position, but, you know, we've got a big game next week, and hopefully we can take that form into that game.
Now, you had plenty of good players all over the field, from in the midfield to up forward. You know, you talked about, your forward line structure and how you needed to have a little bit more kick and goal power. Well, you certainly showed that today.
Yeah, look, I think it would be really tough to find our best players. You know, we had winners all over the ground. I thought Chris Coonan was outstanding in the middle.
Yeah, so did I, actually.
Yeah, Rasmussen down back, Hunt down back, and, you know, a lot of stuff will be put onto our forwards. And they did finish the work off, but I thought centre back we were outstanding today.
Big improvement from the last couple of weeks, and you just starved East Perth of the footy. Is there a reason, or were you just a little bit late starting the season?
Oh, look, we didn't think we were, but obviously the results and the way we used the ball and the way we played in the first 2 rounds, clearly we were off what our best is. Today was a very good performance, so hopefully it's back on track and we can go forward from here.
Now, we know East Perth's got a lot of talent in that side, and I think keep them to 7 or odd goals is a fantastic credit to the backline especially.
Oh, it is, and I thought our defensive pressure all over the ground, their willingness to push up, and I thought our pressure in the front half was good too, to make them kick the ball sideways and overuse it at times. So, look, it was a really good display today.
It was indeed, mate. Thanks for talking to us, and go and enjoy it. Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
In other round 4 matches, East Fremantle at home were far too strong for Claremont, running out winners by 75 points. Subiaco were pushed all the way by Peel Thunder at Bendigo Bank Stadium, but it was the Lions by 17 points. And in the closest match of the round, Swan Districts held out a determined South Fremantle, the home team getting over the line by 13 points. Next week, our round 5 round 5 match of the day will come to you from Arena Joondalup. It'll be West Perth versus South Fremantle, live on air from 2 p.m.